And now, here's the world's greatest...
Beep, 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 beep. Anybody awake yet? Hello, good afternoon, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. Hope you are well. It is Sunday and it is the 23rd of April today. Welcome back to me. Hello, Andy. How are you, Andy? I am fine. I'm talking to myself now, so don't worry about that. I'm a complete nutter. Hello, Itsy Bitsy. Hello there, Itsy Bitsy. Welcome. Itsy Bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Hello, Star Sign. Timmy, Ram Jam. Hello there, you're the ombudsman. You'd like to be on, should you accept the long stem rose? Yeah, whatever. Thank you. A. Huddleston. That's very formal, sir, or madam, whichever. Not sure which. A. Huddleston. Is that like a box of chocolates? Similar sort of thing. Hello, sir, madam. Do clarify if you are a madam or a man, or a woman, or any of the other 500 million transgender type, yeah, thingies. do let me know what you want to be known as. I want to be known as a wheelie bin. I identify as a very rich man but without any money. Beep, beep, beep. Did anybody's phone actually go off? Because I almost made the cock up of leaving it turned on. It was 1 minute to 3. I couldn't turn that effing thing off. It just, my phone is a pain in the ass. It just will not turn off. Anyway, I finally got it off, and it was like 1 minute past 3. So I'm presuming that I didn't get it. So I don't know if it was on time or not. Did it actually go off at 3 o'clock? Not sure. Whatever. So, yeah, let me know. Did your phone beep? Because mine didn't. So there we go. If I was a rich man, blah 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 blah. Whatever it goes, however it goes. Yes. Born as is. Born as is. As is. Female. Ah, right. Okay. A lady. A Huddleston lady. I'm a lady. Are you a lady? Only at weekends? Wow. Walk like a duck and call me Judy. Oh, I could crush a grape. Ah, there we go. Hello, Richard. We got Richard.
Richard? Oh, Richard.
Oh, Richard. Hello, sir. Right. Now, I've only just set up my phone number again, so I'm hoping it's going to work. It's been hibernating for a month, so hopefully it will work again. But we do have a telephone line that you can ring. Just if I can find the correct screen. I haven't finished editing the screen, so the chat window may be missing. Let me just check that. We got a chat window. Oh yeah, no, we're okay. Why is that not working? Why is the chat window not working? Did you really do any internet unplugged for the whole month in Thailand? Yes, I did. We had AIS. Very good. Live stream every day. And you're quite right, Timmy. There was no news for the month. You're quite right. That is indeed correct. Not a dicky bird. Absolutely true. 100%. Not one bit. Oh. Hello, Brian.
'Cause the fog of the time is all mine, all mine.
Got a phone call. We'll answer that, shall we? Hello, phone call.
I'm just checking your phone's working.
Oh, thank you for checking my phone working. That's very kind of you.
It's Anglo-Saxon, but I'm on a different number. Anyway,
I had a
I
had a suspicious nature. That's me. Right, so you're on a different number. Yes, okay. Are we working?
Did you enjoy your time away?
Is it working though?
There's an echo.
Echo? That's probably true. It probably is. It's technology these days. Not very good. So, are we all functioning? Is it all working? Are you sure?
Well, it seems to be. The echo's gone now. Oh no, it's still there.
It might be, variable. I'm not sure how to get rid of it.
Okay.
It could well be.
Never mind. Anyway, your phone number's working. I've got to go because I've got things to do.
You've got things
Bye.
to do. All right, okay. Fair enough. Thank you for calling. We'll talk again very soon. There we go. That's our first call of the day. Anglo-Saxon. And of course the phone line does work. Hello, Rudy. Good evening, Rudy. Where's my Rudy one? Thank you for wearing a shirt. It's Sunday. I always wear a shirt on Sunday. Right. What's that? You have to go home for the coronation. I don't know why we've not got chat window. Why is the chat window not working? I have done it right, I presume. Let me just check. I have done it correct. Oh wait. Oh no, it's correct. It's just not refreshing. Nothing's coming up in chat. Why is nothing? What the heck is going on? Now I've disappeared. I'll be back. It's all right. There we are. I'm back. Have we got no chat window? There's the chat window on there. That one's working. Why? I don't know. It's a bit weird. On that one there, it's not working. How do you refresh? Oops. See if I can refresh. How do you refresh that? Don't know. Got another call coming in. Good afternoon, Rob.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you're, I can't believe it. How long have you been away? Is it a month?
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Oh, it's just gone flying by.
Did you have your emergency alarm go off today, or was it quiet?
It did go off.
Oh.
And I can hear an echo, just as a technical note.
Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do about that, I'm afraid.
That's right. It seems to have stopped now.
I don't know, it's variable, isn't it? Because if I move my mic a little bit, it goes away.
I think it's the FBI.
Oh, it could be. Or the MFI.
Anyway, happy. I'm glad to see you back in One Piece. Remarkable job. I mean, it's not exactly like just going down the road to get a newspaper, is it?
No, not really.
How was the travelling? How did you find travelling in the modern age?
In the modern age, it was
treated well?
Oh, very good. And I think that talking about the last, let's say, the last 3 trips I've done, that was actually probably the best trip I've done. Yeah. I mean, what I had was a plan. I got a little one. Do you remember those MP3 players? Well, they you can load up your music on it. Well, I put on there some meditation music and things like that on there for 8 hours plus, and I had headphones on, so I put that on, and basically the first 9 hours is what you need to get over because it's a 12-hour flight. So once you get past 9 hours, it's okay. You're on the way home, not too bad.
12 hours.
But the first 9, the first 9 is the worst.
I've done 7.
Oh,
and yeah. Well, I mean, traveling is, it's not something I've really done a lot of, but I've just done a little bit, and I know what it's like. You think, hang on, this is really great. I could just keep going around the world, be an explorer. And then you get back to London and or wherever you are, and perhaps ambitions.
Oh yeah, you want to go again. A little bit. It is. It's very much very addictive. Once you've done one, you think, well, I got to go again now. Got to go again.
But as for me, I've sort of been completely unaware of all this artificial intelligence stuff.
Right.
And ChatGPT or whatever it's called. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah. I've done a video on that.
So it's been my rude awakening, really, and obviously Elon Musk has been ever even more present, and truly totally frightening when you put it all together. With where we are, where we've been, and the mystery of where it's all going. Yeah. It's quite frightening. I'm scared to go out. Get stopped by a kind of a robotic dog, with a shotgun or something.
With a machine gun. Oh God, that's the next bit, isn't it? Yeah, Jesus. What you doing
saying,
here?
You can't park there, mate.
No.
Excuse me. Stand back. And
oh my God, Rob, that's so funny. But it's true. It is true. It is very much a dystopian future. Yeah. Because there was a
dystopian present.
Who was that? Who was that famous? Oh, what's his name? Oh my God, he's a sci-fi writer. He wrote that Black Mirror. Was it Black Mirror? Black Mirror had an episode of that very same dog with machine guns on it. So this guy who I can't remember his name, he wrote the obviously the sci-fi series Black Mirror. So he had predicted that these doggy things were going to have machine guns on them. And this is exactly where they're going. I can feel it coming. Yeah, really strange, surreal. Of course, there are a lot of movies out there, aren't there? There are a lot of movies which are predicting what's going on.
Charlie Brooker.
Charlie Brooker, that's the one. That's the guy. Yes.
I haven't heard of it.
Yes.
What's all that about? Is that? It's only written in 2018, so it must be pretty bang up to date with.
It is.
With the first official companion to the Emmy Award-winning Netflix cult hit sci-fi television series.
Yes.
That fascinated millions of fans worldwide with stunning visuals and never-before-seen behind-the-scenes content What becomes of humanity when it's fed into the jaws of a hungry new digital machine? But this is it, you see. You know, I mean, who are we talking to when we're talking to, or I don't know if you kind of comment on any of the news sites or anything like that, but
I haven't really got time.
you know, no, but if you read them, you know, you get, you know, an us and them kind of thing. And I'm starting to think, are some of the opposition just computer programs learning the weaknesses of the human mind in combative comment wars? In other words, you know, you get people who, for example, support Labour, and you get people who support Conservative, and the Conservatives will try their best to prop up anything they can, and the Labour will try to dismantle anything they can. And it generally, you know, for example, over Brexit, it would be, oh, you know, another Brexit success, lol, Twitter, or whatever, and someone, and then, you know, and it just goes on, and then someone will reply saying, yeah, well, if it wasn't for Tony Blair, we wouldn't be in this mess or something. And then someone will reply, well, that was then, this is now, and you know, and you think, who are you talking to? And before you know it, there's a whole list of like 1,500 comments going rapidly, so that there is no conversation.
Yeah.
That there is no. So you've got a junk news article, basically, with a strapline designed to provoke this division, and an article that no one reads with a few pictures of people that everyone hates, and then a comment section at war with really kind of and if you do say something that you've thought about, it's obviously buried in a really rapid appearance of another 100 useless comments. So yeah, you're just a Brexit, you know, someone will stick a finger up at you, a picture, you know, that finger emoji or whatever it's called, a finger, and just, you know, and try to use careful keystrokes basically to tell you to F off. Yeah. And it kind of, it gets to the point where it gets so basic, and you think, well, this could actually be artificial intelligence working out how really vacuous humanity is when it comes to A, history, B, kind of the ability to put coherent arguments, you know, winning arguments together. And you think, we don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance, do we?
Not against AI, no. I mean, AI,
because,
but then you've got to look at all the predictions of AI, haven't you, over the years from movies and things like this, where I'm thinking specifically Terminator series. You had that, didn't you? Terminator series. I'll be back, and predicting how AI is going to take over the world. You know, there's been lots of.
But I mean, it's like
cases.
It's like I got a book here. You know, it's just a big book.
Yeah.
It's called The Russian Revolution from 1900 to 1930. And it's got lots of pictures. It's very artistic, actually, but it's got also a whole narrative about the Russian Revolution from 1900 to 1930. And it's just one of probably hundreds of books here right now. And I won't have really read any of them. You know, this book, I'll have read bits. I'll look at sections of it, or I could never read it from beginning to end. But of course, the artificial intelligence will have digested this in total.
Yes.
Absolutely. Every single word, every single picture, every single page number, the reference, the index, the whole lot. And so if there's something, if someone's talking about the Russian Revolution, they'll have this book and another 100 books on the Russian Revolution to draw upon. So if you say, you know, if I turn to a random page and I go, you know, I'm trying to win a point, and I have miraculously discovered a point, you know, on page 194. It was a final flourish. what was called the era of heroic communism was coming to an end. The commander of the Red Army Battalion was reprimanded for letting his troops participate in a charade, and it goes on to explain the charade. And you take all this in, and slowly but surely, history begins to dawn on us. You know, as we read these books, and we see it's absolutely magnificent history in itself. Even just this book, which just covers 30 years to do with Harrison E. Salisbury's book on the Russian Revolution. It just covers 30 years, and it's got so much information in it. And you'd need to read this book and probably another 5 books to get a full impression of what the Russian Revolution really was about. Because, of course, people imbue their books with a leaning. Some people will write about Churchill from one point of view, like Boris, and other people will write about Churchill in a scathing point of view, like the people who are often banned, as it were. They'll say, well, Churchill was a drunk warmonger, and he didn't care what he sacrificed, and we didn't need to have the war, and all this kind of thing. So to get a real overview, anyway, and I'm waffling on, but to get a real overview, you really do need a supercomputer. And that is what we're going to be facing. And already at the prospect of that, just talking about these 5 or 6 books that you digest, study, and really sit down and read slowly and carefully and compare and contrast different versions of history. And a supercomputer can write that and probably do a synopsis of all 5 books and create a 6th book, which is probably the truth of the Russian Revolution, according to 5 great thinkers that wrote these long, sprawling books. So what will they use it for, though?
Yeah, interesting point. I mean, that's exactly what ChatGPT does, doesn't it? That's what able to do.
Exactly, and this is what I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I'm completely new to it, and I think I missed your video on it. I mean, what was your conclusion about it so far?
Well, I used the ChatGPT to make 2 videos, because it can do things for you. So I actually got it to write my script, make the script, so I could just film it. I even used AI voice, so it actually read my script out for me. So it's AI voice, and all I did was edit the video to put it all together and upload it. So you could say that it's ChatGPT made the videos for me.
It's interesting. So I'm completely at beginners with this, but do you enter some kind of criteria about the subject material and it makes something for you, or really?
Well, you talk, apparently ChatGPT, you just type in, like, give me a synopsis for a video on, I don't know, let's say the Russian Revolution, shall we? So give me a brief synopsis for a video about the Russian Revolution, and it will go away, do that, and then you can expand on the points that it's made to make it more padded out, as it were. So you could take a point it's obviously given you and say, right, now expand on that point number 1 and give me more detail. And what it will do, it'll go away and do that, and then all you do is cut and paste into your video. And if you're using AI voices, you can just tell it to read it out.
Incredible.
And it will obviously read it out. And that's what I did. I made two videos.
Impression when it was finished. Did you think not bad, or do you think I couldn't do that?
I think it was easier for me to do it myself, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, I know other people have done similar, and they've had major, like excitement over it. I didn't really think it was that good.
Yeah. So, I mean, the mystery, of course, is how humanity is being, for example, this phone call. is probably going into a database and being studied and analysed for our communication, the quality, the strength of, probably a quantifiable series of an analysis grading you and me and us and the topic and the synergy of two people speaking, how we interact, whether
could well be. I don't know.
Distant friends or distant amigos as us, or if we were heart-to-heart kind of people, as if we knew each other for many, many years and we were discussing a longer story that had been going on for a long while, how that turns out, where the spinning wheel of destiny takes us, what we did right, what we did wrong, and these kinds of things. And basically taking our relationship as a microcosm of communication in itself and working out how people interact, how we respond, and how wide-reaching our ability to communicate is with each other.
I'm not sure
the
how
limitations of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of an importance what I'm saying has, but I'm sure there will be conversations that they would like to analyse that are more important, but I can't see what they're going to get from my conversation. But
Snowden said everything we do is being monitored. Everything we do is being
recorded.
What was his word? Not harvested.
Oh yeah, harvest. Yeah, they like
everything to do with these devices we communicate with is being harvested, and I would take that to mean that it's going into a central pool whereby it's being graded, possibly binned instantly, because obviously there has to be some human interaction that you can't just focus on everyone.
No,
obviously some people are more equal than others, and they're looking for the they're not looking for the others. They're looking to rise above the noise and just try and distill out from the noise where humanity is right now, in its highest form.
Yes.
Obviously, they know that below it is just lesser. So you're getting repetitive, a boring noise, basically. People having the same problems, same issues, very much. But then, as you go higher up, you find the way people are trying to move beyond basic existence or a basic relationship, and this is probably why we're being separated from religion or Christianity. We're being separated from an ability to be within a fold, so that the collective has a direction.
Okay.
Because you have to break that up for the cream, as it were, to be exposed. Because if everyone's hiding behind church on Sunday, tea with the vicar, close the blinds, no one's business, and confession and stuff like that, then it's impenetrable. You have to break that away, and you have to leave people vulnerable, leave people up the creek without a paddle and see what they do.
Yeah, that's a very interesting idea. So
anyway, there you go.
Well, I mean, there's lots of things to talk about there, isn't there?
So anyway, I'll scoot off and hopefully someone else will call in.
Well, hopefully, because that conversation needs to carry on. That's very good.
I think AI is just such, Elon is warning us. I mean, if you watch some of the the somersaults and the physical agility that these robots now have, the ability to subtly adjust to somersaults and land on a box, jump off a box with a half twist turn.
Absolutely,
it is every bit as good as you know, a well-trained gymnast. Really, in terms of hitting the ground and being steady, and that is scary because that kind of agility, coupled with the ability to, you know, Elon was saying in a video, I said, you know, a video I was watching, he was saying, look, if you go up against artificial intelligence army, your opposition, if you're a one-on-one and you're trying to find cover and deal with the threat, they will shoot at you, but also the next 6 places they know you will go.
Yes, predictive.
So that kind of ability to calculate without any fear, without any hesitation, without any sidetracked thoughts of
well, there's no compassion,
you know, what they call
empathy,
what they called in the First World War an ecstasy of fumbling. You know, when you're under attack, you're looking for a bullet, you're looking for this, you're fumbling, an ecstasy of fumbling while your enemy is bearing down on you. It was described, that's an amazing term, an ecstasy of fumbling, because so if you take that completely out the game, and then you're faced with an army that thinks as one, because they, you know, he was saying, if you've got 1 million robots, when one robot learns a new thing, they all learn it. It's not like they have to send out a dispatch or have a sit down session and get, you know, have a briefing or anything. They just all learn it instantly. So, and his warnings are, you know, I don't agree that they're more dangerous than nuclear war necessarily, because a nuclear war is just that's a human madness. You know, the mutually assured destruction is not something the robots would take part in, because they're not interested in mutually assured destruction. You know, that's not a proposition that enters into their game plan. The game plan is you know, a guaranteed destruction of the objective.
I found it a bit weird that Elon wasn't that bothered about his rocket. He posted, "Oh well." It's like, oh well, whatever.
No, I did watch it.
Yeah.
Did you watch it from the countdown?
I saw highlights. No, I saw highlights, but he wasn't that bothered about it, was he?
Were very much, if it makes it off the ground with one, anything else is a bonus. So, of course, the Sun newspaper and all that lot were going, disaster for Elon, the ship explodes. But in fact, they were all very much of the opinion that if it gets off the ground with one, anything else is a bonus. And when it started spinning madly, obviously, you know, the errors had just compounded to fail. But
I didn't understand what they were talking about. The what was it called? They called it digging or something, or what were they doing? Because why would it suddenly do that? I don't know. I don't understand.
What, the spin?
No, they were trying to blame it on something, and they said it was something to do with digging or excavation or something, and I'm not sure what they were referring to with that. Were they digging? Were they like undermining the launch site? Not sure what they were trying to refer to with that.
Oh, I don't know, but I got the impression that the thrust required to get this thing off the ground was just much more powerful than they expected, and it actually completely decimated everything underneath the ship. So they're going to have to think about different ways of getting rid of that energy.
Right.
They tried a new way. Apparently, in the past they've had all these tunnels of things and all the smoke or whatever, all the generated energy has somewhere to go. But I don't know exactly too much more than that. But I think what happened was it just completely melted the whole fucking thing. Excuse my French,
Rob.
Which wasn't part of the plan.
If you think about it, how many Apollo missions did we have? 17, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So surely somebody learned something about how to launch a bloody rocket. Surely to God.
Well, I mean, that
was it just me?
That is. I don't know about all that. But then some people say chemtrails. Chemtrails is a conspiracy theory.
I don't think it is actually.
Well, I think 90% of people just don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah,
whether we went to the moon or not is. I mean, I've got an old 45 record my granddad had of all the dialogue. It says, and all the Russian bleeping, beep beep, boop boop, dee 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 dee, and the communication of and all that. I've got an old 45. So if you think about the kind of technology that existed in order to promote this as having been achieved, the kind of communication that was available, it's so primitive, literally. So my granddad's got an old 45 single with the dialogue on. And when you think of the kind of you see Elon sitting in his control room of 50 computer screens, 20 things, it's like how many floors of this building, and you've got like 400 men and women standing outside cheering. And you think, well, you look at the control room of the old Apollo launches and these really, really poor technology that they had at their disposal. Yeah. And they apparently they did it.
Well, apparently
a lot, a huge step for mankind or whatever. And stick the flag in there and there's a footprint and all that. And then of course we've got James Bond. We've got the whole, and then of course you've got the 90% of people go, don't be ridiculous, we went to the moon, shut up.
Yes, well there will be those for every avenue of everything ever. I mean, you've got it on both sides. It does make you wonder, though, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it does make you wonder.
There
are many videos now coming out.
The ability or the willful participation humanity enjoys in believing everything we're told, simply because if everyone believes it, what's the point of going against it? You're just going to be, tinfoil hatter, So you say yes, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being a tinfoil hatter. I tell you, it's very, very comfortable.
Well, it is, but it literally can ruin your life. Because all it takes is for you to go into an environment where the other four people get more personal satisfaction in being in a gang and bullying you because of that. Yeah. And your life's a misery, and which happens all too frequently. That's why people don't speak about what their beliefs or even their prejudices that really should be aired. And
afraid of ridicule, isn't it? It's ridicule.
But it's the noise of humanity rather than any progress. It's just it's what holds us back rather than.
Yeah. I would say, Rob, that if you're confident in what you know and you know what you know is factual, then have confidence in saying that to people. But I don't really worry about it, whether they've got a different opinion or not, because I know what I know, and I know what I know is true. So they're not going to change my mind, even if they come up with some lovely evidence, which I'll be more than happy to look at. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I'm happy to look at If you've got something that contradicts what I say, and you can prove it, then prove it, and I'll be happy to listen. Happy to.
I think burning those bridges to such doubts in oneself is an important step, and I haven't managed to achieve it yet. But I think it's a form of enlightenment in a way. It doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks. This is your experience of the world. This is my experience of the world.
Yeah. And
if we can lift each other up, it doesn't really matter if we disagree on things, because at the end of the day, if you fall over, I'm going to pick you up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Or if we're in the trenches, we're going to, and that kind of thing, that kind of basic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Anyway, I've had half an hour of your show, and I will let you go. Lots of love.
You, Rob.
Glad you made your trip around the globe and made it back, and you'll be able to do it again. I'll speak to you later.
Thank you. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you for phoning
You
in.
too.
All right. Bye. Gary, if you want to give us a call now, you can give us a call. Thank you. All right. So we've got Streamyard as well. If you want to go on there, that's the video thing. You want to do that? We are live on our tube today, which hopefully is working. You have a little check. So we are on. Yes, we are live, and there is 2 people watching apparently. Well, that's one of me. I don't know. Who's fog on the time? Colonel. Good afternoon. Sorry, Colonel. I did not salute. I must salute you. It's Mr. Lacey live on air. Hello?
Hello, Butler.
Oh, there he is. Slightly delayed there.
Mate?
Where are you? On the moon?
I'm at planet somewhere, yeah. The original planet Blah.
Planet Blah? You're on Planet Blah, mate? Oh, my God.
How's things, mate?
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Got back into the routine?
No. I'm still trying to catch up, mate.
I see, mate.
Catch up.
Well, we did enjoy your things from Thailand and all that. Very good and all that.
Yeah, more to come. That's good.
We could see Tad liked her beer and that, so that was very good. And you never got any change and all that.
Oh yeah, never got any change. Never.
No.
Yes, I did wonder about that.
Yeah, well, you got to cotton on to these things, Andy. But never mind, you had a good holiday. That was the main thing.
Yeah, it was good and nice to be back. Come
have
back
you heard from Keith yet?
Not heard from Keith yet. No, not yet.
He'll be on in a bit, I expect.
Yeah, might be listening with Lemmy there.
Hopefully, King Lemmy and that,
Yeah.
What was I going to say to you? You remember me telling you about the pips?
Pip, yeah.
Yeah. That only after the lady done that assessment, it came through in it 4 days after.
4? That's not bad, is it?
No, I mean it was dated 4 days after. The time it got to us, it was about a week.
Oh,
so,
right,
I mean that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, that is good.
So at least
that's
it's
very
done
good.
Now. The wife's got it for 4. She got it for 4 years now. So,
are you going to get the 10% increase as well?
What's that, Andy?
10% increase. There's an increase coming up.
She's already been awarded that.
Okay.
It is,
right.
It only amount this month because obviously it only goes a week into the month,
Yeah.
But next month it'll be. I think it's about £90. I think.
Right. Yeah. Because anybody on PIP now, they'll be getting 10% extra.
That's what we had in the letter. That's correct.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
good.
good.
But at least the main thing is, mate, it's all been sorted.
and everybody's happy. I bet
I mean,
I bet your missus is happy.
What they do though, I notice a lot of people are saying they're only getting awarded 4 years.
Right.
You know,
okay.
They're trying not to go. I don't know anybody that's been awarded any more than that.
So what's that? That's 2027. Yeah. What is going on then? I wonder. What plan have they got?
I've got a feeling what they're trying to do is obviously they'll try and I don't know why they do it because most people's situations ain't going to change.
No.
But obviously what they're doing is they're hoping that they can give you the minimum amount of time so that they can argue the toss later on. Like, you know. But,
yeah. I think I've got a lifetime. I think on mine. What lifetime means, I don't know. Yeah,
it's no end date or something. That's right. My daughter's is the same.
Yeah,
it's what it used to be called. Or what did they call it? It changed the name now. You know, it just means that there's no end to it. Like, you know, so my daughter's is exactly the same.
So hopefully, but your daughter's a lot younger than me, so she'll be I mean, I'm just thinking that you don't get it when you retire. So when you change over,
you go,
you have to go for
DLA, Andy, doesn't it?
You go to attendance allowance, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I
think so.
My daughter's obviously with her situation. You know, she don't speak or anything. It never changed like yours.
No.
You know, and that's it. That's why you can't argue with her, like, you know, or with me.
But I have to say, you know, I have some of that special magical oil, and bloody marvellous, mate. I tell you, I am so happy.
You are marvellous, Andy. We've all missed you, mate. You know.
But it's gone nice.
Have
it's been nice.
Coronation for you, mate.
Oh yeah, we should do.
Never mind the bloody king, yeah.
Oh, Charlie boy.
We're off to tomorrow, mate. Guess where we're going?
Oh, go on, tell me. Painting.
Somewhere that you love.
Thailand.
No, not quite that far, no.
Captain Jasper.
We're going to Weymouth for 4 days, Andy, we're going.
Oh, Gary, Weymouth. Oh, my God. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah, we're going to, have you heard of Little Sea, Andy?
Little Sea? Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
We're going there, so that'll be nice. Little break, mate, for 4 days.
Oh, get you, Butler. I'll get you.
I'll report you, Richard, I'll report you, Butler. Is Richard back in England or what, Andy?
No, he's in China.
Oh, he's still fighting the back over there, is he?
Oh yeah, he's a man of leisure, is our Richard. Yeah.
I say he's been down 26 a few times, I reckon.
Oh, definitely, and a few other places, I think.
Well, he's been around some. I haven't been up the hose lately, mate. Richard,
get yourself up the hose, mate. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, we went
up
there
the
when the weather was nice last week. We went up there.
Get over the Captain Jasper.
Captain Jasper. I've been down there recently, mate, that way, because it's been bad weather.
Because I forgot that.
Soon.
Yeah, we haven't had bad weather. Not really. Thank you, Tim.
It is.
Hello, Tim.
Here. It's been horrible.
Tim's here. Tim. We've got to say hello to Tim. Where's Tim? There he is.
Mr. Mo.
Tim.
Over, the white cliffs of Dover.
Yes. There we go, Tim.
Anyway,
Thank you.
I'll let you go because Tim will ring in, I expect. And
I think Tim might ring in today.
Else.
Yeah, he might.
What about hopefully Keith will ring in because I would like to know how he got on.
Yes, obviously with his.
Because I would imagine it's the weeks have gone on now, so I hope he got it.
Indeed,
like, you know?
Yes. Well, hopefully he did. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bless him. Yeah.
Bless.
All right then, mate. You have a good one.
All right then. Take care, Gary.
And I'll
talk to you again.
Get back on the chat. Take care, mate. Bye, mate.
All right. Bye-bye. I'll say hello to It's Time Now over on our tube. Hello there. It's our time. It's time now. It's time now. Afternoon on our tube. We have our tube, Odyssey, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So there we go. Fantastic. Wonderbar. So yeah, Songkran was great. It was really good fun. Yeah, absolutely. The whole holiday was good. Can't say too much because it would spoil the videos, but yeah, Mr. Alfie Bob. Mr. Alfie Bob. Hello, hello, and welcome. Didn't get a luggo, no. No, I didn't actually have runny nose, but apart from that, not really. Nothing drastic. Yeah, so it's really good trip. Very enjoyable. What else have I missed? I missed. Oh, he did. Yeah, Alfie did. I've seen Richard. Yes, Richard. Very good chap is Richard. He knows how to buy a beer, which is a good thing. And of course, he likes to get my missus paralytic with the old, what's it called, cocktails. She did like that cocktail, I think, to be honest. She did enjoy it, even though she moaned about it. Oh my God, it's too much. I'm going to get drunk. I've got to try and sort this out because it's not displaying. Why is it not displaying the chat window? There's no chat window. What is going on? See if I can copy it. Let's do the chat window. Bear with. It's going to go blank for a second. Oh. It doesn't want to work today. It does not want to work. Does not want to work. Got no chat window. The only chat window's on there. I don't understand why that's not working. That is very annoying. Let's go back there. Where's the other one? Hang on, let's get the other one. Let's get that. Chat. Oh no, not that. Chat window. Where is the chat window? Got chat window there. No. Can't find the chat window. Where's the chat window gone? Oh, knickers. Getting desperate now. Can't find the chat window. Chat window. Is it on there? Bear with. Bear with. No, I haven't got it. Can't find it. Oh well. Never mind. Whatever. Hey, it's Nanny's Nanny's in the house. Hey, there we go. And this is because you ignored the 3 p.m. ping. Yes. Probably right. And Tab was funny when drunk. She wasn't that funny. Hey, Jackie, what's for dinner? What's for dinner, Jackie? Ow! See if I can sort this now a different way. What do I want? What I want is it a scene? Or is it browser source? Here we are. This one. Let's try this. Hey, look at that. I have fixed it. I have fixed it. There you go. Can we get Lloyd on? I want to see if Lloyd comes on here on the screen. Good to see everything back to normal. Yep, nothing working. That's correct. A B42. What we got? Steak and guinea pie with potatoes and peas. Lovely. He's in Lloyd. He's in Thailand. What now? You sure? I didn't think he was going till May. And he was on here earlier. I'm sure he was. Hey, Wayne. Hello, Wayne. So he says every week. Green screen. That's what it is. He's got a green screen. He's all right. It can be wherever he likes. That's right. 14 and 6. Come on. We need some more thumbs up. Someone just wolf whistled. Who's that? That's too. You were being facetious. That's a long word there, Mr. Ralphie. We're talking Sunday afternoon here, mate. Go careful. But we are live on YouTube, Odyssey, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And it will be on BitChute and Rumble later. So if you're watching, welcome. Lloyd, I thought was about May the 5th. I'm not sure. Can't remember. He tells me lots of stuff and it just goes in one ear and comes out the other. But if we can try to get Lloyd on, we can see if it comes up on the chat window. Stand by your beds. It is Keith.
Hello, you all right?
Hello, let's get rocked.
I was waiting for that piece of music.
Yes. Well done, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. How was your trip to Thailand?
Enjoyable. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Expensive, but enjoyable.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I cannot say I'm glad to be back because I'm not really glad to be back. But
No.
I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
And how is our lovely? How is our lovely Lemmy?
Yeah, he's here. He's sitting on the couch of the sofa. How are you, Lemmy?
Lemmy, hello, meow,
He's
meow.
sniffing the phone.
Oh right.
Yeah,
okay.
meow. Oh, he's
Meow.
going to come on my lap now. What's that? I applied for PIP.
Yes.
I didn't
And the
get
answer, the answer is.
it. Dun, dun.
Sorry, I didn't press the button. Sorry. Let's do that again.
Yeah.
And the answer is. Go.
Was that it?
That was it. I've done it. I pressed the button.
Oh, was that it? I thought it was going to be a buzzer.
No, well, you want a buzzer.
Yeah, that's
Was it?
one. Yeah.
You want a buzzer.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Oh.
Don't think I had any intention of paying me, did they?
Oh, what a bunch of
Wankers. Yeah.
Did they not give you any reason for it?
Oh, no, it's various reasons. Yeah, you go for all this malarkey, don't you?
Yeah.
Or you didn't. You said this. You said that, and it's ridiculous. But anyway, don't hear
Anything?
me moaning, do we?
No. Well, it's interesting because other people will be, applying and wondering what will happen. And do you think that the reasons that they gave were sensible, or were they made up?
Well, I didn't really read it properly. I thought, well, stuff that I knew I wasn't going to get it anyway. Because mental health, they just don't care about people.
They don't care about no. They don't care about anyone.
They don't care about anyone, to be honest.
No. That's it. Yeah. So, moving on because are you gonna bother reapplying, or are you just gonna say sod it?
Oh, I don't know. We got this cost of living payment coming up, haven't we? The first payment. Well, it's from this Tuesday.
Indeed.
It's in three parts: 301, 300, 299. It's £900 altogether.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm meant to use food banks. It's this, the fifth richest country on the planet. People having to use food banks because the DWP are too tight to pay people decent benefits.
Yeah.
There could be people who are in jobs as well. They're struggling as well.
Well, they are, and they're the ones on universal credit, aren't they? They're the ones that really have to struggle.
So they're claiming universal credit just to top up their meagre wages.
That's it, and it's like it's not a lot of money anyway. You see, it's even less than.
No, it's not. No.
When you think about it,
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
As Richard said, you need to be a migrant.
Be a migrant. Oh, right.
Yeah, you need to be a migrant to get anything.
Well, I was. I migrated from incapacity benefit to employment support allowance. And they just did it without informing me. So yes, I am.
That was something that they did a few years ago, wasn't it? When they did that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ian Duncan Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because that did affect a load of people. It really did.
That's right.
Yeah.
But,
not a lot you can do, really. Just
see what else is going. I switched my phone off earlier. I didn't want that stupid.
Oh, well done, mate. Well done.
Warning. Yeah. Well,
I
what's
nearly
an emergency? I mean, is there? I mean, what's about natural disasters? There's no volcanoes in Britain. No volcanoes where I live.
No.
I haven't seen any floods. I haven't seen any plagues of locusts or anything like that.
But when you think about it, I'm 62
Yeah.
and we've never had any cause to have any sort of announcement like that ever. So
No,
why would we start now? That's what I don't get. Why start now?
I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know. It's just more mind controller thing, isn't it? Yeah, you
Of course
probably
it
get
is.
people.
Of course it is.
You know, the normies will follow everything like they've followed the narrative over the past 3 years.
Well, they think it's wonderful
Yeah,
that we've got this alarm system. Would you not want to be informed if something happened? No, I wouldn't actually, to be honest with you. Stick up your ass.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. If it's emergency, they wouldn't say it 2 weeks, or is it 2 weeks in advance or whatever?
Oh, yeah. A week next Tuesday, we're going to have a nuclear war.
It's a funny emergency, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It's just crazy. Why do we need it? 22 million quid, Keith.
Yeah.
22 million.
22 million quid.
Yeah.
What a waste of money.
I know.
Yeah.
And if you see my video, you'll know that 5 million of that is Fujitsu to run it for 3 years.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, this thing's going to be around for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
But why?
Looking at his comments on the screen.
Yeah.
Timmy said, "What detectables from the Iceland for key tonight? What's that mean? Detectables?
Delectable.
Oh, delectables. It says It says that's the keys.
I think it's now.
I know what he's on about. Yeah. No, I've not been out today. Didn't even go to the stand. I don't know, because money's not too good at the moment. So
yeah. So Gary's obviously not listened and said, "How did Pip go?" Gary, he didn't get it.
Is that Gary from earlier? Gary Lakey.
Gary Lakey, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, if we were about to be invaded by aliens, I would like prior knowledge so I could buy extra tea bags.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Wayne, are you okay with Wayne coming on as a chat? Can you have
No, not at all. Was he on the video thing? Is he?
Yeah, he'll be on the phone line probably. Wayne, you can phone in. No. Yeah, you can phone in if you want, Wayne. So we'll put him on the group chat.
Yeah.
Was that Tim? Your ESA was stopped. Why is that, mate?
Yes, I could see that.
Doesn't sound good.
I can't see it. It's behind you. My ESA was stopped. I only have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't see it. It's behind your back. You see the comments behind your back.
Oh, is it? Sorry, I'll move out of the way.
Yeah.
We've got to wait for Wayne to come on. Ah, there he is. So we got Wayne. Wayne, are you there, mate? There he is. There's Wayne.
Hello.
Hello.
Just a couple of things. First one, the situation about the food banks. The only thing I've got to say about that is they keep voting the Tories in.
Yeah.
And number two, about the PIP and the certain benefits and filling in the forms. I've come to I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Unless you're seriously disabled, seriously disabled, or you get someone in a professional capacity who really understands how the forms are made up and how the descriptors are characterized and how the numbers are made up and helps you, or yourself are quite aware of the forms and how the numbers are made up and what you need to put down and the descriptors, you're in a massive disadvantage. It's as though, to a certain extent, capitalism and every man for himself has took over applying for benefits.
Yeah.
That if you're vulnerable and I'm not going to say unintelligent, but unaware of what to, and I don't mean lying, but the problem is unless you write the correct things, you are not going to get it.
Exactly, Wayne. That is very true. You have to put down the keywords. The keywords that they want to see. They want to hear them. Yeah.
So when people fill forms in, they shouldn't even attempt to do it unless they've got a professional advice.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and me, yeah.
Well, the other thing, the main one, does anyone ever watch Jeremy Vine in the morning?
Oh, I can't stand that
morning television show.
No.
Right. Well, I was on there Tuesday morning. It's live in the UK. 5-10 million people watch it, and I'm going to read out to you what I said.
Right. Okay.
People are worried about these text alerts because it's obvious they are nuclear weapon attack warning tests. Due to our foreign policy engagements with Russia, the public is being lied to by the government about the risks.
Yeah.
And the lack of honesty from our government, which is causing the anxiety. So basically, what these things are they are nuclear attack warning tests. They don't want to tell the public because the public will think, what on earth do we need them for? What are we getting ourselves into? So it's like a double bluff, but that's the real reason. Yeah. And the answer on the talk show on the television, people on the panel said to me, well, what would be the point? Because in a nuclear war in our situation, there'd be no point because everyone would die anyway. Now, the answer to that is what people don't realise is how can I put it? The military specialists now do say, because that would be insane nuclear war, but what they fail to understand is in the future, because at the moment they have made all sides of countries have got nuclear weapons of what you call tactical or field nuclear weapons, which can take out small villages, small towns. They can take out anything up to half the country in one go, but they can also take out one field. And they reckon that these will be used if there is a war. So theoretically, if you get an alert to get out of an area, you could get out. That's what the reason is, and that's why they will use alerts. Now, in the 70s, there was no point because everything would just get wiped out, but it's not the case nowadays.
Yeah, it's more direct, more specific.
Plus also, Russia have done war games against us specifically, and if you do enough digging, you can watch the documentaries about it. You can even watch the war games being done inside a facility in Russia where they have artificial intelligence testing these things, and if they were to attack us, there would be very, very small nuclear weapons detonated under the water around Great Britain to cause tsunamis. And that's why the tests are all about.
Right. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah.
Oh, right. Tsunamis, eh?
Yeah, that's what they would use. Now, these very small nuclear weapons, basically, they've got this new hypersonic bomb called Satan II. It can hold multiple very small nuclear weapons. It flies so fast, behaving in 30 seconds, that you couldn't stop it anyway. Plus, they've got actual drones that lie at the bottom of the ocean if they want to use them. Now, these things have what go into space and have what you call death blossom. So around the UK, we would go in the ocean, tiny little ones. They would literally be a 400-meter high wave that would wipe everything out. But because these are so small as nuclear weapons and underwater, there would be literally hardly no radiation.
Yeah.
So it saved the planet but killed the people.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. It would, with the UK coastline, also, it wouldn't take much to flood, local towns around the edge. Yeah,
that's right. Well, it could take even down the Thames. It just wiped London out one tiny one.
would. Yeah, it would have no more London. I mean, even the barrier wouldn't stop it.
Oh no! Before 400 meters high, they ran.
Yeah, so it'd be pointless having that barrier.
But the thing is, the main reason why they're coming out with all this crap about weathers and fires and that, because we know how 99% of the public are just thick as pig shit and they don't really want to know anyway. But then they would have to face the facts of, okay, if we're testing alerts for nuclear weapon attack, what are we doing? Are we doing anything to cause this? And the answer would be, yes, it's our own fault to a certain extent. With messing in other people's business.
Yeah. Feel sorry for the fish.
Sorry for the fish.
Yeah, good point. Interesting.
They'll get 3 heads. They'll grow 3 heads, won't they? The fish.
Yeah.
But if you go down, what's the other person who's on the phone?
Just you and Keith.
But now I could be wrong. I could be wrong about this, but I don't think that I am. If you go down your job seek, what they call it, the job centre now.
The job centre.
Go down the job centre. You can ask for. I think you have to give them prior. You have to go down there, and they'll probably say yes. We'll give you an appointment. And what it is for, it's the descriptors. There's only one book. You're not allowed to take it, but you're allowed to look through it. For the descriptor of how PIP is made up, you can go through the book, and it will tell you specifically what to put down for your particular ailments. So to describe it better, to be able to get the points to get your benefit. It's just a helpful guide. Yeah. But you can't buy it. They're not allowed to give it out, but apparently you can go down there and read it. And I could be wrong, but you used to be able to.
Interesting.
Right, yeah. Good. Because I filled in a form. I had a telephone interview. Went through all this.
No.
Just not to get it.
You can't do that anyway. No, they won't put down what you say anyway. What's happening is when you do it by telephone, these people are trained to get you off track. They will put words in your mouth saying, well, yeah, and do you think like that? And I do a little bit. It's all designed. They will get bonuses to stop you from getting it. You can't do that. You have to first of all, do not fill it online. Do not fill it in by telephone because it can be distorted. Every time I have done such things, it's always come out that it's blatantly they've put down or they've changed what I've put down on the internet to what they want it to be. You have to do it on paper. That's the first thing before you even start. Because they've got every trick in the book. First of all, they'll try and use telephone on you. Second, they'll try and use online form. And then if you ever get to see it again, it would have been distorted. So you need to get a specialist also to help you doing it. Or you need to see the descriptors. It's a complete waste of time otherwise.
Yeah. Well, what kind of specialist?
Well, Andy.
Citizens
advice.
Citizens advice.
Not so bad.
Yeah.
Also,
worker.
Turn to us.
But I tell you what, that's a very good question, that is. I've often thought about it in the past. Now, I don't know if there's anyone online that can do it, help you, or someone you might have to pay. I don't know, actually. Because really, you need someone there. I don't know who you can ask. That's a very good question. I've often thought about it myself, unless Andy knows.
Well, I always recommend the charity Turn to Us.
I've heard of those, yeah.
They're online. You have to go
YouTube,
online and do it, but you can do Turn to Us, and you can go on their website, get the phone number there, and give them a call. Yeah, I recommend.
Yeah,
awesome.
Well, as I don't have the internet, as I don't have the internet, all I've got is YouTube on the Virgin Media TiVo box.
Right.
That's what I can do. So unless I get it from Citizens Advice Bureau, you know.
What about mind itself? If you're on
Mind.
about yours is psychological situation, isn't it?
Yes,
Why don't you? I'm sure isn't there an organisation called Mind? The mental health
Mind.
charity.
Yeah, that's right.
They would definitely have specialists who can advise you on this.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, there's another Mind. Who else is no, I don't know. I'm not saying no, not them.
Because the psychological is a very specific one, isn't it?
Yes,
it is.
Knowing what to put down.
Yes,
and the problem is people going through a mental illness. It's going to be difficult anyway to do the form.
Indeed,
that's right.
At the time.
Indeed, yeah, that's right. So I think there's, I think in the end, what we're trying to say, Keith, is give it a week or two, and then have another go, because you can't lose anything by not doing it.
No,
and you're losing out on the money, you know. So I would have a little rest, give it a little few weeks, and then we'll help you try again.
And this ESA has gone up. Don't have much a week this time. £3.30 a week.
Oh wow!
ESA.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it was £3.20 last year, and now it's £3.30. What a bunch of tight bastards! I mean,
I know.
Yeah. But it's like, was it Wayne on the phone? Said, well, the first thing he said was people voting Tory.
Yeah.
I mean, what did Johnson get, an 80-seat majority? He wasn't going to get Brexit done. I don't think it's been done at all, is it?
I think the problem is, you see, when people vote, now I'm 100% against the Tories all my life. I hate the Conservative Party.
Yeah, man.
But I know it sounds crazy. I do actually like Boris, but I would never vote. But the problem is, people don't put who they're voting for to what they want. People are honestly that stupid.
Mm.
Yeah.
There was a lady on telly. The other day. She was crying and she was at the food banks and she can't afford the gas electric, and the bailiffs are coming round, and someone asked her, a bit blunt, and said, "Who did you vote for?" She said, "I voted Boris." And they really don't put two and two together.
No, they don't. No.
They don't understand that the Conservative Party, I'm going to swear now, fucking despise and hate people who are not rich. Do they not understand that? And they'll do everything in their power to kill them.
100% true.
Exactly, but they do.
Yeah.
I know people. I live in a quite affluent area, and I know how they speak on a Saturday afternoon in the pub. And they're members of the Conservative Party. And believe you me, if you're not rich, they fucking hate you. And it's all your fault.
Indeed.
They're like the Nazis. They would, if you're not economically viable, they want you dead.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Very true.
And sometimes these things, I know they're a bit hard, but they need to be said, because this is the truth of it. It really is the truth of it. They hate people who are not working. They think everyone should be slaves to them and making them more money. That's how the minds work. And if they're disabled, they won't say it, but deep down, they're like the Nazis. They want them killed especially if they're born when they're babies. They want them exterminated straight away because they know they won't be viable.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But the thing is, people who are in the shit, who really need help of whoever's going to be in government, will still vote Tory because they don't put it together. They don't understand. The Conservatives fucking hate them, and they still vote for them. Oh, it gets me so fucking mad.
Well, I've never voted Tory in my life, so.
Nor have I.
A lot do, you know. A lot of them do.
Yeah. I only voted for Labour when Jeremy Corbyn was leader.
Yeah, well, I do. They're not that good Labour anyway. What was I going to say?
No.
There was a lady in Blackpool. Now Blackpool, I don't you know this? And if you don't believe me, you can look on Google. Blackpool is the most deprived area on this side of the world. I'm not talking about England now or Europe. You've got Europe, you've got Great Britain, and all other areas. You've got Russia. Blackpool is the most deprived area in half of the world. They've got 2 Conservative MPs. How the fucking hell on earth does that work out?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
They obviously voted him
It's
in.
either one thing, you know. It's either people are seriously fucking thick, or it's fixed. It can't be any other reason, can it?
It's both, Wayne.
No, it
It's
can't be.
both of those, Wayne. Both. People are thick, and also it's there's a crooked element in there as well, because there's no way that some of these people get in without some help from outside.
That's right.
You can only look at it like the Trump thing that went on, Biden in America. Yeah, that was a fix.
I think the only chance we had was Jeremy Corbyn, but I truly believe they would have killed him anyway.
They wouldn't let him in.
Yeah.
No, they would never have let him in.
And I actually believe that maybe that one was fixed.
Yeah.
Because did you know that he actually got more votes than the Conservative Party?
He did. Yeah.
It's just he actually got.
That's it. That's in 2019. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the
Jeremy
original.
Corbyn,
Yeah.
on a 1-to-1 vote, got more votes.
Yeah.
It's just that it went against him in constituencies, if you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you were to have proportional representation, just count all the votes, he won.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's right.
And even if he did get in, I
so.
don't think that he would have lasted long, because they would have got him out.
No, they would have killed him, or they would have said he's a paedophile or something.
Yeah.
They already said there's them secret tapes from the that have come out from the British military high command, and said they were just going to do away with him if he got in.
Yeah.
Is that the Labour files? Is that what it is? The Labour files?
It could be, yeah. The one that Al Jazeera did.
Because Al Jazeera, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, connected to that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's with so much against, you know, everything's against like the normal man in the street, because we're just cannon fodder, really. We're just here to make them money.
Yeah.
And the other thing that really pisses me off at the moment, I'm on one of them days, is if you notice, I've had trouble with my gas and electric meters, and like, it's just that every time, first of all, you can't speak to anybody on the phone. And then when you do, and I'm not racist, I'm getting through to Bangalore, and I can't understand what they're saying. I've been on the phone every other day. But because we're in a phase now of what you call pure capitalism, every fucker is skimming off the top and taking a cut. So when you get down to anything actually be done, like work on a car, work outside, utilities, the fucking workmanship is shit, because everyone has took a cut at what you're paying, and in the end, you get some fucker off the street who doesn't know what he's doing.
I'll tell you what's
wonderful.
more. Yeah. You said Blackpool's really deprived. What about Jaywick in Essex? They've gone a lot about that, don't they? Jaywick in Essex.
Yeah, they did do a couple of years ago, didn't they? But statistically, it's Blackpool. That is the pits, man. But we've got two Tory MPs, and they don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because when I was young, I used to go to holiday in Jaywick. What bloody horrible place to go to. You know, Clacton. It's near Clacton.
Oh, Clacton. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. Clacton on Sea, Butlins in the 70s.
Yeah. Well, we went. Yeah, we didn't go to Butlins. We went. When I was younger in my childhood, we used to go with the family. Dad used to drive us to Jaywick and have a holiday there. But he was a shithole. When I became independent, I started going places in Britain where I wanted to go. You know, more interesting.
What it was, Channel 5 and Channel 4 were using it a couple of years ago was propaganda against people on benefits. Do you remember when they were really pushing that?
Channel 5 used to have,
Channel 4 and Channel 5 were using it. They had a big push against basically now and again, if there's troubles going on in the country, they'll say, right, what we're going to do, we're going to crack down on benefits again.
Yeah,
and they'll just show you, they'll bombard you with loads of shows showing people scamming benefits and all that. And then the people that are working, they're on benefits, they think that everyone on benefit is scamming and they're on £1,000 a week, when really they're probably about 74 at the fucking food bank.
£1,000 a week. £1,000 a week. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice,
Well,
wouldn't
that's what
it?
they think.
Yeah.
That's what they think. You wouldn't believe it, mate. That is what people who are working think.
They do, actually. They think you get everything. They get your house, your rent, your council tax, you get your money per week. They think you're rich.
Well, you do, because you don't get enough. Housing benefit, council tax benefit. You just don't have enough to pay for water, gas, electricity. It's ridiculous. Apparently, all this is water, gas, and electricity is already paid for. Apparently,
yes.
All the energy is on a grid. All these energy companies are billing agents.
They are, Keith. That's correct.
So, they can't cut you off or anything. You have to go through the grid.
National Grid. Transco,
I don't think the public will ever wake up. I really don't.
I really wish they would. Hurry up.
I think they could push it. They could push it that the rich, that the people at the bottom could walk round in rags and a horse and cart and bow into the rich, and they still wouldn't do anything in this country. Absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
And all this crap on the royals as well. Don't start me on that. How embarrassing are we?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
What a load of crap that is. I don't mind, actually. Theoretically, I've got no problem with the royals. It's just the money, the power, and the wealth and the land. I would just take it all off and put it back to the country. Let them be the royals. Give them one massive house, nice bit of land, and Bob's your uncle. And people will still come and see them and to bring money into the country. But they don't need all the power connected to the government.
No.
They've got the real power still. They don't need all the land. They don't. Prince Charles, King Charles, doesn't need to own Cornwall. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I know.
Cornwall,
I mean, is that not right? I read somewhere that his declared wealth is $2 billion. That's declared wealth. There's more than that because obviously not declared everything. But $2 billion, and he wants us to pay for his coronation. What's that about?
Did you know that all the land in Great Britain is owned by King Charles? Did you know that?
It's owned by the royal family, isn't it?
I wasn't aware of that. Yeah.
You can buy a house. You don't own the land at where your feet are.
No.
You're only really renting it. The Crown own that land.
You've got permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone said Lemmy for PM.
Lemmy for PM. Yeah, that's right.
Lemmy for PM. Yeah, couldn't do a worse job, could he? No.
We couldn't do any worse, could he? No, that's right.
No, no.
You put up Lemmy.
Lemmy the cat. He's my cat, Lemmy. You don't heard of her?
Oh, Lemmy the cat. I thought you were about Lemmy the Motorhead.
Well, that's what he's named after. Yeah, he's named after Lemmy from Motorhead, aren't you?
Is he?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I like Motorhead. I've seen Lemmy at Hammersmith.
I've seen him as well.
Hammersmith store.
Oh right, yeah, I got the album, the live album of that. But me and a few friends went to see him back in 1980, Stafford Bingley Hall.
Oh, brilliant! I like Motorhead Bomber, Overkill, and the Motorhead.
Yeah. But the headline this it's called Stafford Bingley Hall in the middle of nowhere. It's not there anymore. But they're headlining this big new wave British heavy metal festival. They had Saxon below them, they had like Girls' School and all these other bands who are coming out, you know. And they had this big lighting rig in the shape of like a bombing aircraft, which goes around and round. Have you seen?
I've got a trivia question for you about Motorhead. See if you know this.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the albums. I think it could be Motorhead Ace of Spades or something. I'm not quite sure. The one where they're sat on sand dunes.
Ace of Spades.
Have a guess where that picture was taken.
Yeah. I think I know this because they were going to say like in the desert, but that was somewhere in this country, wasn't it? I can't remember where the location was.
Yeah, it was Barton Sand Quarry.
Barton Sand Quarry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an album cover done on the cheap then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
A bit of Motorhead.
Yeah.
Overkill.
Motorhead.
Fast Eddie, is it? Fast Eddie.
Well,
Motorhead trivia.
Is he? Well, the whole original line of Motorhead, no longer with us.
Filthy Animal Taylor, is it? Filthy
He's no longer with us. Yeah, the drummer. Yeah. Because once Lemmy went, that was it. Once Lemmy had died, that was it.
Well, he was Motorhead, wasn't he? Basically, he was it. It's like old what's his face from Queen when he
Freddie Mercury.
went. Yeah, it's like when he died. That was it really for Queen. I know they've done their best, but I mean, he was Queen, really, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, that Adam Lambert. I'm sorry, I can't buy into him. Adam Lambert. He's sort of manufactured talent show. Was it American Idol? He won.
Yeah.
His voice is terrible. You can't sing those Queen songs.
No.
I know what they're doing. Yeah.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Do I? Well, I don't know. I'd like to think, if once you passed away, you'd probably live another life somewhere. It's just, you don't just think,
what do you think, Wayne? What do you think?
Well, my religion is what you call cosmism. It's really half cosmism, half kafir. And I believe that we are reincarnated X amount of times. I don't know whether it's 2, 20 or 200 until we've experienced everything there is to experience as a human. Right. And you can forget about sort of like, well, then something might happen, the earth won't be here. You can go back in time and everything, but you have to experience, and that literally means loving somebody, someone loving you, you murdering somebody, someone murdering you, everything that's good and bad, just pure experience to obtain wisdom. And we go back to where we come from before as a spirit creature.
The reason I mentioned it, guys, was that I saw a TV program, and there was a young man on there, looked like a young teenager, and he was the spitting image of Freddie Mercury. He was singing the songs like Freddie Mercury, and he actually had the buck teeth as well. Now, people argue that you can practice singing and whatever, but when you look like him and you actually have the teeth as well, there's got to be something in it, surely.
I think what I found is, especially when I first started going abroad years ago in Spain and Greece in the 70s and 80s, I used to find that it started then when I used to see people exactly the same, double gangers who we knew from where I come from.
Yeah.
So I deduced from that there's only so many genetic variations physically, and that's why we're seeing people who look like others.
Right.
Or they're so close.
Okay.
You get what I mean? It could be that.
Yeah.
So
it just seems. Sorry,
not
Keith.
Constantly until.
No. Someone's written on the chat. Get rid of Levy and save some money.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah. Hey. Who's that? Richard.
Oh,
Get rid of Levy and save some money.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get food vouchers from Harpen Trust here. It's Carlton Sainsbury's, so I can buy him cat food out. I'll buy the cheapest cat, not really cheap. I buy Felix box of sachets. So it lasts quite a while. It's about £3 or £4, so it's not that expensive.
Right, I'm going to have to go, people. I'm going to have to do tea because the wind's
All right, no problem, Wayne. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers, bye.
Yeah, see you later, Wayne. Yeah.
See you, Wayne. Okay, so Wayne. Sorry, Keith.
Sorry?
Carry on.
Oh, no, I think I'm going to go now because probably feed Lemmy. Get
Yeah,
him
no
some
problem. We'll take another call from someone else. That's no problem.
food. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Your image has gone from the screen.
My what?
That's a mobile phone. Your image has gone from the
my
screen.
image? What, you mean that?
You're it's just a picture of a mobile phone showing all the messages.
No, I'm here now. It's all right. I am here.
Oh, right.
I am here.
Oh,
You can see me now.
oh, yeah. I can see you now. Yeah. There you are. There you are.
There
Yes.
I am. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So
Right.
good to talk to you again.
Yeah. And I think I've covered everything I want to say. So I'll speak to you next week.
Okay, no problem. Take care.
All right.
All right.
All the best. All right.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye then.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. All right. Hopefully we have a caller who disappeared. Where's the caller gone? If you want to call in again, 3727. If you want to give us a call. I think that's Richard. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it definitely is Richard because it's all different numbers. Go on, Richard. You could have gone to the Streamyard. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Hello.
No, it's not me.
It's not you. Who is it then?
My doppelganger. Whatever one of them is.
All right. I knew it was you.
Oh, okay. You could
I can
sense
tell
that.
by the
sense
phone number.
my handsome voice.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, it wasn't that. Okay.
Oh, dear.
I had a message from Con Ken.
You had a message from Con Ken?
Yeah. Please, can you return ASAP? Because nobody can afford anything to eat. They got nobody to pay for the gung.
Yeah, nobody to buy the gung. Oh, God. That's funny. Never mind. Whatever. I've noticed that they're all going to bed early now. No, I'm not there.
Yeah. Ploy won't be able to recognise Ploy when you go back. She'll have lost so much weight.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. She'll be starving. Starving Marvin.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was
How
a good
was your
trip.
return flight? Anyway.
I got to say, Richard, that the whole experience was really good. I was trying to explain about it earlier, about the 9-hour limit. So once you get over 8 or 9 hours, once you get to that point, you know it's like downhill. And if you only get to... Yeah, sorry.
I try to stay awake as long as I can before I fly, so I have a good sleep.
Yeah.
And then, like you say, when you wake up, a lot of the trip's already behind you.
Yeah. And also what helped me was that little MP3 player with some meditation music on it. And I just played that. And it just seemed to time flew by.
Yep. Well, I'm coming back next Tuesday.
Right. Okay.
Not this Tuesday coming, the one after.
Oh, you mean May? In May?
Yeah, just in time for the coronation.
For old Mr. Charlie Boy.
Yes.
Are you going? Are you going to go to it?
That.
You going to it? Yeah. Got your invite?
No, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother turning on the TV to watch it.
All right. A lot of people like that.
Well, it's just a waste of money.
Hmm.
A load of people with too much money sucking up to each other.
Transfer of wealth.
Basically.
Yeah. Transfer
Sorry?
of wealth. Transfer of wealth, not to you, to the select few. That's what it is.
Yeah, those people that are going there won't be going to food banks, that's for sure.
No. With their truffles and their bloody, oh God, whatever.
Champagne
Sucking
superstars or whatever they are.
They can suck on my knob.
Oh dear.
I hate them that much.
You said a bad word.
Oh, sorry. I did.
I used a bad word.
But I think it's a bit late because we've had Wayne on with the effing. So if we're going to get demonetized, then a bit late.
Yeah. I really enjoyed our evening in the hideaway.
Oh, I did
Especially
too,
with Tad
Richard. I think
Tad getting a bit tipsy.
she was pissed. Yeah.
It's a good night.
I wish we had more time, Richard, because it would have been good to
Yeah, I wanted
hang
to
out.
take you out, but then Friday, I forgot something and it all went a bit pear-shaped.
Mm.
And there will be other times.
Well, yeah, and I think next time I'm going to go direct from the airport because all of that fuffing around going up and down is just ridiculous.
I didn't realise. I went out today and Utapao Airport is only 38 kilometres from Pattaya.
Right.
Can you not fly down to there from Konkan?
No.
Or was that? No.
You have to go on AirAsia or one of the other Vietjet crap.
Yeah.
No. I mean, from where we are, we have to go to Bangkok and then transfer.
But at least you don't go to Dong Mung because that's even further away.
But I actually like Dong Mung. It's a good airport. Yeah, I like it. It's a good airport. You just can't get to it from where we are.
No, that's what I mean. I always find it more expensive in a taxi. And coming back, you have to come through Bangkok. Takes forever.
Yeah. It's not too bad, though, going to Sonapum, hour and a half, whatever. It's quite good. Hello?
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 I'm going to go now, Andy, because
okay.
It's 10 to midnight.
Is it? Oh, my God. Late.
Yeah.
Time for bed.
Yeah, I've got to be in bed before midnight, or I might turn into a mushroom.
All right.
Anyway,
well, have
nice
a good week.
To everyone.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Take care, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. That's Richard. Thank you. Right, we have time. It's obviously 5:50. It's 10 to midnight in Thailand. So if you want to give us a quick call, then do that now. There's not time to waste. Time for a quick call. Hey, Huddleston, where's my tea? Been waiting bloody ages. You just can't get the staff these days. That's what it is. Where's our old lady in the shoe? Jackie. So 10 to 6, it's coming up. Time to wind everything up shortly. Hope you had a good day today. It's been quite good, very informative, lots of chat, very interesting. Wayne, Gary Lakey, Rob, Keith, Richard. Who else do we have? Oh, Anglo-Saxon, yeah. It cost you 50 quid. I couldn't find your headphones. Oh. Fair enough. So, if you're on our tube, thank you. That's very kind. Hopefully, there won't be any. You accidentally put your bra on your ears. That's a bit weird. Wouldn't do that. So we're going live on our tube. Hopefully, it will be there after. Not sure. Not sure if they fixed the idea of recording 2 hours worth of video now. I think they have. But we're on our tube, Odyssey, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Sorted. That's right. Absolutely sorted. Bet you felt a right tip. Do a longer show. Well, we'll see. There might be possibly a repeat performance in the week. Not sure yet. Might have to consider a day and a time. Hopefully can do another day. Another live stream. But if you're watching Andy Wright Travel, then don't forget you can watch tomorrow. New episodes coming out this week. So obviously, if you are a Patreon member, then you've already got. You can already watch them now. So support the channel very easily. You can do that. It would help if you did support the channel. YouTube membership program. Patreon. Support on Patreon. Do it on the website, www.talkingreally.co.uk. And also remember, we do one-to-ones as well. So if you want to book a one-to-one, you need to obviously go on there and book it on there. We're on, obviously, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, in excess, I don't know, in whatever it's called, in something. And Pinterest. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe on our tube, BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, and Odyssey. Rumble. If you can do Rumble for me, because I'd like to get to 50 subscribers, I think it is, so I can actually live stream on Rumble. But at the moment we've got 12, so we can't actually live stream. Of course, we've got these lovely people here, and there's one missing, Dan. So we've got Dan on Patreon. So thank you. If you're interested, then there is a shop. Do support me by purchasing a merch product. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you want to help me and support my channel by an easy way, and you don't want to just give money, you're not really happy with that decision, then you can buy something such as a mug or a t-shirt, which obviously is a product, a merch product. I have a lot of those, various categories, and you can see here, this is my new website, andywrightshop.co.uk. Go over there and you can have a look at the various products. So at the moment we only have mugs and t-shirts, but I do intend to expand the range into other items as well. But you'll see here, if we have a quick look at the mugs collection, there's a range, and they go from travel mugs to social, to disability, and of course various ones there for the NWO, Open Your Eyes, various other ones there, and of course there's lots to do with Thailand. If you really want to help me out, you can support me at this address, andywrightshop.co.uk. Right then, people, it's time for me to say thank you, and I'll see you next week for another episode of this fantastic, exciting live stream. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Anyway, hope you've had a good day today. Thank you for taking part in the show. Thank you for phoning in. Thank you for all the comments and everything else. And I appreciate some of you are in different countries at different time zones. So thank you for that. Have a really good evening.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
My micromechanism thanks you. My computer tapes thank you. And I thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Have a very good evening, good day to you. Welcome and goodbye.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children.
Andy's waving goodbye, goodbye.